Good afternoon, everybody. It's basketball time. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And it is time once again for NETSN basketball. I got Jeremy with me. We're here in the wonderful, wonderful place of Hallsville. And Jeremy, how was your holiday?
It was awesome, and I'm just going to say, perfect day for some basketball. It's a little drizzly outside, and we're indoors.
Oh, yeah, we are, and it is very nice. We're going to go down to the court for the national anthem. And we're about to get ready for the starting lineups for the Lady Bobcats of Hallsville and the undefeated Whitehouse Lady Cats. And we've been off for a few weeks. The last time you and I did a game for the Lady Cats was when we were at home, and they played Tyler High to extend, and they played Rusk recently and extended their undefeated season to 25-0. So it's going to be an awesome time here to see if they can continue that streak here at Hallsville.
Like we said before, somebody's going to want to be that first one to knock them off to get that one-loss column for these girls. And I'll tell you right now, they're fighting every game to keep it at that unblemished record.
Yeah, they really are, and they've done a good job so far. They've had a couple of teams that have given them a little bit of run for their money, and Jacksonville being one of them when we were in Jacksonville to see that ball game. And we were able to do that one, and then a couple of more that have given them a little bit. But all in all, they've really been able to handle things the best way they can and make sure that things are done. Pardon me, and forgive me throughout the game. I'm going to be coughing. I've been sick over the last couple of weeks. Apparently, I've gotten what everybody else in the world has gotten.
We just had ours months ago.
It has gone around my family. My wife, luckily, my daughter hasn't gotten it. She's going back to college this weekend, and hopefully she won't get it while she's gone. But my extended family over the holidays has gotten it, and then, of course, I've had it the last couple of weeks. And you just cannot get rid of it. So
no, the problem is the lingering cough, man.
Yes.
Trust me. It will last for another few weeks.
And it's killing me. Of course, I had laryngitis this week, and that doesn't help me because I do this for a side job. So I told Jeremy before the game that he might have to talk a little bit more, which is probably good for you watching at home because
they may just enjoy the camera, and we'll just sit here in peace and quiet.
We'll just watch the game with you guys. No, we'll do the best we can. And here we go. And India Williams is going to be the one tipping off for the Lady Cats. Trying to see the number, and I believe it's going to be Addison Money tipping off number 5. No, 25. Sorry. That's Kaysen Farrell. And here we go. We are getting things started.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say 0 on our roster is actually double 0.
Double 0 is going to be Lainey Woods. That's going to go out of bounds as Mazzany McDonald kind of knocks it out. Good defense.
I said Mazzany playing early on good defense right now. She's already cranking it up.
Players to watch, obviously, for the Lady Cats is going to be Taylor Morris and Selena Katie, India Williams, and Mazzany McDonald, as well as some other ones, but those are some key ones that we're going to watch, especially Selena Katie on the defensive side. She's just everywhere there that you want to be on the defensive side over the past about 3 or 4 weeks for the Lady Cats.
Great defense again by Mazzini there, causing that turnover.
Passing the ball around as they tend to do. Good cross-court pass by Morris over to Mazzini. But it's a turnover for the Lady Cats, and the Bobcats heading that way.
Yeah, Boyd with the steal. Mazzini tried to go between her legs. Just couldn't get it all the way through with a nice bounce pass.
Yeah, it looks like Madeline Farrell loses a little bit of a control, and it goes out of bounds. The Lady Cats get that one on a turnover. A lot of turnovers here early going on, but I imagine so. They haven't had probably as much practice as usual while the school year is going during these holiday times.
Kind of gets you out of rhythm a little bit, I would say.
Just a bit. Good pass underneath. India's trying to get a spot. Gives it off to Mazzini. Mazzini trying to find somebody to dump it off to. India has it. India's just going to stop in the middle. Gives it underneath to Chloe Allen, who pops it back out, and now they reset as the Lady Cats going to try again.
Yeah, Hallsville lucky that pass was tipped a little bit because Chloe Allen was wide open under the bucket there.
Lady Cats have a good ability to pass that ball around and getting it in. That's Katie with the ball, passing it out to Mazzini McDonald. And they're going to reset again as Williams at the top. One of the things that the Lady Cats are good at is passing it around. They don't force it underneath. They don't force it anywhere, but that one's going to go across as I talk and put that little jinx over. Good pass underneath. Farrell gets it, and it's in. And Hallsville on the board first with 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
I don't
first
believe
period.
in the announcer the jinx here. The pass left India's hands just a little awkward. She's trying to get Taylor Morris wide open on the three-point line. As Mazzini loses the handle on that one.
That's when, yeah, that goes out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover out of bounds, and Hallsville will now have it. We want to thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss a minute of Wildcat action or any high school sports action over the next remaining months. That's going to be a foul on Katie as she kind of tomahawk chops. So a free throw as Boyd steps in. She'll take the free throw shots. Makes the first one. And go ahead and chat with us. We have a chat open. Let us know who you're rooting for and also how your holidays was. Anything that you did that was fun and special, let us know. We love to talk on the chat.
Or where you're cheering from.
Yeah, let us know. I was about to say that. Where you're cheering from. We always like to know where our viewers are watching from. Good pass underneath by McDonald. India loses that one. And it looks like the Lady Cats just need to get their bearings. However, Boyd shoots that one across for Hallsville, and it goes out of bounds, and the Lady Cats will get that back. Both teams seeing a little bit off the mark here this afternoon, or this afternoon.
This afternoon. That's also another weird time to be playing a basketball game. Normally you play at 6.
Yeah. I'm sure they had to get up and get going a little bit more. That one's going to be tipped. Good job by Farrell, Kason Farrell, as she gets a little bit of a hand on it. But the Lady Cats get it back. Morris trying to get the shot off. That's going to be fouled. And that's Sanders with the foul, I imagine. Or was that Farrell, Madeline Farrell?
I think it went on 15.
Let's see who they're going to give it on.
They didn't put the last one up, so I'm thinking it's on 15 because I think it's what the ref held up. I don't know who's running that board over there, but yeah, I think it's on 15 Hart on that one.
So Taylor Morris misses the first one, which if she's true to form, what is she going to do?
Make it.
Makes the second, and that's what she's good at doing. Last time we did a game, last couple of games, she misses the first and hits the second.
Yeah, that's a little double dribble there.
So they have the ability to put the player foul up, but they're not going to do it. So it kind of kills us here. Who got the, just real quick, I'm talking to Jerry. Who got the foul for
Whitehouse earlier?
No, for Hallsville for Whitehouse earlier.
I thought it was Maz. That's what I thought he held up was 3 because he held up like this.
I got you.
Mazzini
with that foul. Could go underneath to India. India gets knocked around like a
I'm surprised they actually called it. They've been letting a lot of things fly. But
yeah. It's going to be on number 25.
Farrell.
It's Kason Farrell, the second team foul.
There are 2 Farrells, my bad.
Yeah. That's a good drop by underneath by Chloe. Chloe goes up and draws the foul. That's going to be on Madeline Farrell. The Farrell sisters are, I hate saying that. That sounds bad. But it is true. So we're going to go to shots, free throw. Excuse me. And Chloe Allen's going to be shooting 2. There's 1. Lady Cats still down. A fairly low scoring affair so far with 4:14 left in the first period.
I think you said earlier, I think they're just figuring each other out right now.
Yeah.
Both sides have kind of made some mistakes early on, so.
Well, and I think they're getting back into the groove.
Yeah. Settled into the game.
Doing a little midcourt press. Kind of pushing Hallsville a little bit, passing around. Good pass, 3-point shot. Going to go hit the back or the far side of the rim. Not the back, but from where she shot it, that's the back. But the far side, no good for Hallsville. Taylor Morris having trouble with the dribble. It wasn't knocked, and I'm going to agree with the referee. Morris mishandled that dribble, and it went back court.
So she thought it was tipped, though, the way
Yeah, she thought it was tipped. She thought that Harper Hart knocked it out of her hands, and it did not, from what I just saw. And that's going to be tipped away. That went away by Franklin Jackson. And Jackson's going to get it back. Good job by Selena Katie, with the assist. And the Lady Cats take the lead. And a good job by Rayeli Boyd for Hallsville to put that one back up.
Yeah, they had kind of a collision down there and no call, but.
Oh, yeah. Morris wanted that 3 so bad. Chloe Allen underneath. Good, another assist by Selena Katie. She just parks it up right in the middle of underneath of the key there, and it's intercepted pass.
So nice forced turnover right there by the defense.
India Williams in the right place at the right time, and I believe Chloe Allen just a little bit too much on it, trying to get that ball. And she's going to get charged with her first personal foul. It'll be the second team foul for the ball game. And Hallsville will have it to bring it down the court. And it's brought across, and India Williams in the right place at the right time again to take that ball on a bad pass. And
thank you.
Almost taken away, but that's going to be a 2-point shot as Kerrigan Franklin Jackson puts it in for the Lady Cats, 9-5. Little Dolly Parton score there.
I'm telling you right now, Jackson's got active hands early on in this game. She's already got a steal, of course, with the assist earlier with Katie to make that bucket, and right there knocks it out of bounds again on the inbound pass.
And a timeout, I believe, is going to be called.
Yes, sir.
And waiting to see.
I didn't see if it was a full, though. Nobody.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here. So a little late going for both of these teams.
Seems that way.
Especially the Lady Cats. Took them a while to get on the board, but once they did, things started flowing. Things started getting what they needed to get, and they finally got on the board and moving a little bit further along, and now they're up 9-5.
I would say it seems like momentum's kind of finding their way for Whitehouse, but I feel like it's also being generated by defense. They've jumped a couple passing lanes. They've had some quick hands, some knockouts, things like that. But, defense keeps generating easy buckets for them. Why not?
And that was Whitehouse's timeout. And they let me know because they got the ball. And that was a Whitehouse bouncer 3. And Taylor Morris got that too. That one was a very forgiving rim for Whitehouse. Kason Farrell passes it in, but Surprise, surprise. Selena Katie takes it away. And good job by Katie to get that as Franklin Jackson kind of fumbled it a little bit. Now India Williams is going to stop and shoot off the mark. And a little issues going on the field, or on the court. And was it a double call?
Yeah, it was a double call. It
was on
Chloe
Allen, her second.
Then, number 4.
Okay, that's going to be Rayeli Boyd, her first. So they're saying that Hallsville has 4 fouls this period, and Whitehouse has 3.
Another offensive rebound by Katie there.
Pass across by Morris. Katie trying to drive it in. Morris, three-point shot within. Three-pointer. And Kason Farrell bringing it down after the 3 by Morris, and a foul is going to be called. And that's going to be called on Kerrigan Franklin Jackson, her first 4th-team foul.
I'm not mad at it, though.
No.
I feel like she's played great aggressive defense early on in this game.
Yeah.
I'd say stick with it. Don't let that deter you.
No, and you're a little over a minute left in the period, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a detrimental problem here. Both teams are going to be on double bonus going into the remainder of this period, as I believe she stepped out of bounds.
The ball went out of bounds, and she tried to grab it. Yeah.
And we don't have a number 1, so
that's why I was flipping page. I was like,
we'll have to figure out who that is.
1.
If you know who number 1 is, go ahead and chat with us and let us know who that is
for Hallsville.
Yep. A good rebound by Taylor Horn for the Lady Cats of Hallsville. That goes out of bounds on Whitehouse. And Hallsville will take it. And a good steal. That's Morris. Morris just gets the ups there and takes it away. Katie gets hit from behind and knocked down on the shot, but oh no, the ref says it's going to be on the floor.
I think it's because she was in the middle of driving.
And it's going to be number 15, Harper Hart, her second. And it doesn't need to be on the floor. It actually is going to be 2 shots.
Yeah, now it does.
Yeah.
That's the fifth team.
So that's going to be Katie, Selena Katie, to the line, shooting 2. Misses the first one. Katie on the second one. Misses that one. And it's steal from behind by Katie. And that's going to be Mazzini McDonald takes the steal. Now she has it. Passes it across the court to Morris. They're going to reset. And that was Emma Simpson that just overshot. Put a little bit too much mustard on that pass.
I'm about to say that thing was like a rocket.
Yeah, and Mazzini,
like 5 feet away.
but it was also 5 feet high, and Mazzini is not. And she tried to get it. She tried to jump, but just was unable to get that ball. I think it hit her fingertips. Good defense by Katie. Mazzini went over to help, but a good job by Lainey Woods to get out of it. Now we're going to have a jump ball situation. And it's going to go to Whitehouse. No, excuse me. It's going to go to Hallsville.
Yep.
I had to look and make sure. Inbound pass underneath. Woods, 3 in there for Hallsville. 5 seconds left, just under. 2, just short. And so that's going to be the end of 1. And so we're going to be right back in Hallsville. And don't go anywhere.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind.
And we are back in Hallsville for the second period, getting things started here as Whitehouse has the ball.
Felt like we're playing old school arcade game coming out of the fence there.
I'm up in my game, man. I'm up in my game.
I like it, though.
The fans deserve a little bit more
There you go.
from NETSN, and they're going to get what they deserve.
I thought that was in there by India, but it went over.
Yeah, it went just a little bit high.
Trajectory was right, just a little high.
Just a bit outside. Oh, sorry. It's not baseball season yet.
Not quite.
Almost. Shot, three. Just short, and it just popped over. Gosh, he was right on line because we're right in the position. We're high above the action here in Hallsville.
Yeah, we are.
Good job by Katie as she just knocks the ball out of the air on the pass and a travel. And that's just unfortunate. Kerrigan Franklin Jackson tries to stop, and her momentum just carries her forward. What is that? An object in motion stays in motion.
Yep.
And she stayed in motion as she attempted to not be in motion.
Tough one there.
Yeah, that is tough. Laney Woods tries to get it. It's going to be a pass inside. Good shot off the glass, but Farrell couldn't make it drop. And now the Lady Cats have it, bringing it down the court. Oh, and wasn't paying attention. And Coach Leggett said what I just said. Watch the ball. I think she and I had the same thought process.
I know at some point you're rotating away without the ball, but at the same time, like you got to pay attention.
Yeah, do something. And here comes Kason Farrell. She's going to bring the ball down. Pass underneath. And a good steal. Morris with the steal and a backward dribble by Selena Katie. And the Lady Cats setting up the next play. Over to Mazzini. Mazzini with the shot. 3-point off the mark. Just shy. She had the right line again. But
was a good look by Mazzini, though.
It was very good. And that's going to be a travel. And that was, we're going to give that to a little bit of a Kerrigan Franklin Jackson scare because she came up behind. No wolf called.
Made her think twice about it, and she drug her pivot foot.
And so Katie's going to go out. And then Nevaeh Matlock's going to come in for a little bit, give Katie a little bit of a rest. And she probably needs it. I need a rest just watching her play.
High energy, man.
Good Lord.
The entire game.
Morris passing it out. Matlock has it. It's going to be tipped, but a good job by Mazzini McDonald to move out. Underneath, Williams, I thought she was going to pull up and shoot it, but she didn't. She passed it, and that's going to be hit off the glass. And I think that was actually helped.
That was beautiful.
That was, but it was still in there. We're going to call it off the glass. Good push off there. And it's stolen. Franklin Jackson going to give it back to Morris. Morris going to set things up. Franklin Jackson with the three. A little long, but Mazzini is there. Morris with the, no, I thought she was going to shoot it. She gives it to Williams, and Williams just.
That was everything but in, though.
Yeah, not so lucky, and I was wondering when that was going to happen. Oh, no, you didn't call a foul. It's going to be a timeout by Hallsville. 30-second timeout there. Yeah, I was going to say something. Livy, I'm sure is how it's pronounced. Vineyard she's very rough. She was doing a lot of pushing off.
That forearm shiver.
granted, on the Whitehouse side, they were kind of giving it just as good as they were getting.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit of a give and take there. But good on the coach there to kind of call a timeout
I was going to
before.
say, naturally kind of calm things down before fouls get called.
Yes.
But I will say it till I'm blue in the face. Girls' games are always more physical. Like,
Yeah.
they are very physical.
But they're so much fun to watch.
They are.
And they have fun. You watch, I mean, and guys
Yeah.
do too. But guys are a little bit more serious. The girls are serious, but they're fun serious, because you can be, and I think we saw it one time. You could be beating the snot out of the other team, and they're still. You could be losing, and they're still laughing and joking with the other team and with each other. There's no real, and that pass is going to be a little high off the mark as India Williams tried to catch it. But yeah, they could just, and it's the same in any high school girls sport, even softball. They're just always having fun. They're always, and that's why I love watching that, is they just enjoy. There's Matlock on the steal, but she passes it. She's going after it again. They're going to give her a foul on that. And she hustles really hard, but unfortunately, she's going to get called for her first team foul of the period.
I think that was a frustration one.
Yeah, I think
Just got the steal, and then you lose it. You're like, come on, I just got that.
I think she just said, you know what, I'm going to earn this. And sometimes you have to earn a foul. You just have to. And 15, got to be careful. She's kind of carrying that ball over a little bit.
Does seem that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, to me it did. Now, I'm old.
You could thank Iverson for those carries.
Good three-point shot, and that's in there. Harper Hart, excuse me. And here come the Lady Cats. 16-11 is your score. Just over 4 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Matlock tried to drive in there and got it blocked by Madeline Farrell.
And that's a three-point shot again, missed by Hart, but rebounded by Hallsville. That pass is going to go wild, but Boyd is there to take it back. Three-point shot off the back, almost over the back, but a good play by Madeline Farrell to pull back before she gets called, and the Wildcats have it. Something we've seen in this game that we haven't seen before, and I think it's going to be due to, again, like we said, it's the holidays. They haven't really practiced a lot, is the missed passes, the stolen ball, not completing the pass like they're supposed to, not making the shots. They're just not the team that we've seen in the past. There's a good look there, and Nevaeh Matlock puts it in. But they're just not pushing. They're not the team that we've seen. They're still playing well, but they're not at the caliber that we've seen them play.
No, and their defense is having to make up for a lot of things right now because they've had a lot of empty looks on offense right now for Whitehouse.
Well, and I'll tell you right now, I believe a foul is going to get called. Let's see who that's going to be on. I think it's going to be on Morris. Yeah, it's going to be on Morris. It's going to be her first. And the second team foul.
Yeah, when shots aren't falling, you can definitely rely on defense, and you just got to keep shooting. I mean, they're eventually going to fall. That's just logic.
Right.
But if you can play outstanding defense and keep your team in the game, kind of key to a great team.
And what's scary, and this is going to be very scary, is they play Texas High on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we'll be there at Whitehouse. Luckily, it's a home game for them, but they've got to get their heads right. They got to get their heads right to finish this game.
I think it's just, think it's a lot of repetition, and that's with shooting in general. When you start missing a lot of shots or things aren't falling for you, that's when you get back in the gym and you start shooting those, 30 free throws, 30 here, 30 here. You start shooting different as you make your way around the gym.
Right. And I'm not sure what clock the ref was using on that one.
I don't think he was using a clock.
I believe it was longer than what it was supposed to be, but we're not going to talk about that.
It was a 7-second one.
Yeah. And that's going to go over, and good job on – oh, no, that was a horrific call. I don't know what he was watching.
Not what I saw, but all right.
I don't think it's what anybody in this building saw, including Hallsville fans, but they're going to take it because Hallsville has the ball on the inbound pass. Good defense by Mazzini. Whitehouse playing man-to-man. And what I have not seen, and you could probably look at that too, is it's a jump ball. and it's going to be Hallsville. But I haven't seen the rebound machines and the ability or the rebounds from Whitehouse that I'm used to seeing.
No, and early on, look at my stat sheet right now. They are definitely getting out-rebounded, especially on the offensive board. They are allowing Hallsville second chance opportunities. You would think this game would be flip-flopped in the score right now, the way things are being portrayed.
Right.
But, like I said, with their defense, though, they are staying in this game because of that.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on number 15, Hart. That's going to be her third foul of the game. And the first personal foul, or first team foul of the period. So they're going to have her have a seat. Good pass underneath. She just couldn't hold on to it. Struggling still. Here comes Mazzini. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
just going to say,
okay.
Yeah.
You guys saw it on the camera.
Up the middle is Hallsville. They're going to bring it in, and a good tip by India Williams. I think she had a finger on it, but the last one to touch it is Madeline Farrell. So Whitehouse is going to keep that.
I think that was a makeup call, but
Yeah, I believe so as well. Minute 30 left in the first half.
we'll go with that.
And don't forget, after this ball game, as a three-point shot goes in by Taylor Morris, she puts that down. I believe that's her second one of the ball game.
Yes, sir. Those are still there, though.
Right. That's what you want. Oh, that's going to be – oh, they're going to call that on Taylor.
Wow.
Or are they going to call it out of bounds?
They're
Oh,
calling
they
it
didn't
out
call
of bounds on
They're
Taylor.
going to call it out of bounds on Taylor. They're not going to call a foul, even though I think an elbow was involved in that one. But,
Yeah.
hey, I mean, no, what is it? No harm, no foul? Is that what
Essentially.
bad pass. Taylor's going to just take it and do a layup, put it in. Got to take advantage of that, and she sure did. And under about 52 seconds left in the half. But I was just saying, stick around after this ball game, and we'll be coming back with the boys' game.
Should be a good one, too.
Should be a good one as well. That's going to be a jump ball. Whitehouse will have it. And the boys coming off, at least the last time we watched them, a good win over Tyler High.
That was a very good game.
Very good game. And we have a timeout call. No, sorry, I thought we had a timeout. It's going to be a
That's
sub
just
in.
some subs, yeah.
Everybody was moving toward, I was like, what the heck was going on? But these were kids that were moving towards, their benches. 32 seconds left. Morris has it. I'm sure they're going to just set up for one last shot of the half. That's what they usually do about this time. Except that one's going to go off. Whoever number 1 is. I hadn't figured that one out yet. We'll have to figure out how to find that out at halftime.
I was trying to see if it was on the pictures over here, but I guess not. Number 1 is not up there.
No?
It's always a good way to find that
Right.
out.
Well, I'm also looking at the bench to see what numbers there are to compare to the numbers that we have.
It could be a JV person. I didn't even think about that.
That is true.
Sometimes they bring JV up to varsity.
That is true. That's off the mark by Franklin Jackson. That's going to be a travel. Whitehouse will take it after that.
Yeah, when I tell you these numbers at halftime about turnovers, you'll think this is a different ball game than the score we have up there right now.
And not going to make that one. So that's going to be our halftime here at Hallsville. So we're going to take a break. And we'll come back with some stats a little bit later. And but we're going to pay some bills real quick. But we'll be right back here in Hallsville. You're watching Holiday Basketball here on NETSN. Don't go anywhere.
was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Lindale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane, he took care of me and my family, and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
Hey East Texas, I'm Sarah Barnett with RE/MAX Benchmark. As a 9th generation Texan, buying and selling real estate isn't just a job to me, it's personal. Born and raised right here in East Texas, my goal is simple: to create an experience that is seamless, transparent, and stress-free. From contract to closing, I'll be there every step of the way. Proud supporter of all things Martins Mill. Let's go, Mustangs.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back here at halftime. A little over 4 minutes left at halftime, and it's stat time. And our stat guy is going to talk to us about stats for the first half. Jeremy, what you got?
All right, I'll start with Hallsville, and they've got 3 players with 3 points. Harper Hart has 3, Rayleigh Boyd has 3, and Laney Woods has 3. I think the biggest thing, though, for them is, the turnovers. I talked about this would be a completely different game when I talked about turnovers at halftime. Hallsville girls have 21 turnovers in that first half. That is insane.
That's crazy.
But the score is only 23-11. And I'll get to that in a second. And that talked about defense a while ago for Whitehouse. Hallsville only scored 3 points in the second quarter, too.
They did, didn't they?
3 points, that's it.
Wow.
So defense is carrying the team right now, and that's what I'm talking about with a lot of empty shots, because if I went down how many misses there are for Whitehouse right now, there is a lot. But there is something that's very uncharacteristic, too, for Whitehouse girls, is there's 12 turnovers for them. We usually don't see 12 for an entire game, much less a half.
Right.
But leading with points, Taylor Morris has 11. Kerrigan Franklin Jackson has 6. Right behind her is Chloe Allen with 4. But leading on rebounds, though, is Katie. Selena Katie has 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. She's been all over the board already as well. Hasn't made a bucket, but she's doing all the dirty work, as usual.
Right.
But we go back to the offensive side, struggles for Whitehouse. I feel like they're going to come out and figure some things out. I feel like, good shooting teams just keep shooting. They eventually will fall, but the defense has been carrying them there in that first half, only allowing 3 points in the entire quarter for that second quarter, whereas they scored 9 themselves.
Right.
So I think defense is going to continue, but the biggest thing is you just got to find some offense. Something's got to fall, and it's not even just jump shots. It's a lot of easy layups underneath, some easy buckets that just haven't fallen either. But just in general, shots are not falling for Whitehouse right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And both teams just seem, and I'm going to use
little rusty, I guess?
weird,
I don't-
discombobulated.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're just not. They're not playing, and I haven't watched Hallsville play, but I can just tell by watching they're not.
No,
They're
they've
not
got a
running
good
on all
squad.
cylinders.
No.
And Whitehouse themselves, the Lady Cats just seem to they're just taking India Williams.
Yeah.
India Williams, has she scored yet?
Nope.
Okay, that's not usual. That's very unusual
She
for
is 0 for
her.
4 from the field right now.
Yeah, and that's not right. She's missed passes. She's overthrown. She's underthrown. She's been stolen from, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
Now it happens, but not at the capacity that it's happened. Missing passes. She is the Statue of Liberty, so to speak, where she stands there, she gets it, and she can direct it. She moves it,
Yeah.
but she can also maneuver into places. Really, the only player that I can see that is being consistent is going to be Selena Katie, with her maneuvering around, and even her is not at the full capacity of what we have seen her in the past.
Yeah, normally it's her in India that are competing for assists, and they've only got 3 assists in that first half, and Katie has 2 and India has 1. But
Right.
that just goes what you're talking about with passes. The clean, crisp passes just haven't been there either. Like you said, maybe discombobulated, a little rust shaking off. I don't know, but they played a game recently, so I mean, I don't know. It's just holidays in general are just a weird time, and like I said earlier, we're playing at a weird time frame as well. Like the game is being played at 5 hours sooner than your normal playing time, so I think that has a lot to do with it. But as long as the defense can continue to carry right now, if they only allow even 3 points the next 2 quarters, they'll still win this ball game if they don't make another shot.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, defense is
yeah.
definitely carrying right now.
You are correct. And we're going to get started in the third now. And the other team hadn't even made it out. Here they come. I was going to say the other team hadn't even made it on the court yet, but they are coming out now. As we're listening to some good music.
I'll say most places usually pretty good music.
Oh yeah,
Whoever controls the DJ in these coliseums.
I used to be the guy. I used to love doing that. That was fun.
They could definitely be the DJ on a road trip.
Right.
It's a quick turnover right there
Right.
by Hart.
Crazy.
Threw it right into Morris's hands. Morris said, thanks. I'll take the steal in the stat sheet.
And I'm wondering what Coach Leggett talked about. I wonder if she had anything to tell him, maybe just kind of settle down.
Yeah, maybe
Play
slow it
your
down.
game.
And like we always talk about them, they would pass up a good shot for a great one. We just haven't seen the ball movement like that. But that also goes to the crisp passes.
3-point shot off, a little short. And Morris, she's made a couple of those this game.
She has.
So that one was just a little off. I think she rushed it, to be honest with you. And a good rebound. There's that Katie rebound and the Whitehouse rebound that we're used to.
Katie's pass almost taken away there.
And that's going to be underneath. Chloe just pushing her way in, and
There
I think
you
she
go.
pulls the foul. Excuse me. And she's going to get a. Who did she say that was on to?
I think it's going to be on 25 if I had to guess, though, because that's who Farrell was down there with Chloe Allen.
Uh-oh.
Case and Farrell.
My camera froze up. We're trying some new cameras this this week, and one of my cameras looks like they froze up. Which, when you
It
try
happens.
new stuff,
Technology.
you can't ever have nice things,
This is true. This is true.
I always try to do stuff for people, and they just, oh. Good pass. Going to be, a little over the back to get that pass by Kason Farrell, but unfortunately it didn't work out as India Williams was there to kind of take it away. And it looks like the other camera got turned off. So I'll have to go check that out. It was fully charged, so I'm not sure why it got turned off. But it is not responding.
It was a great offensive rebound by Chloe Allen there. Just Mazzini tried to drive it into the paint, and they called travel. So now, Hallsville ball.
Good shot. And off the glass, takes a nice little in and out roll. And that was Hart. Harper Hart makes that look easy.
A little mid-range right there.
Yeah.
A lost start shot. You'll take it.
Yeah. Little, what we call, what is it, ring around the rosy moment.
Yeah.
And there she is. India Williams just drives that home.
Just do what you know best. And that one, inbound pass caught by Taylor Morris on that one. I think Mazzini just kind of short-armed it a little bit.
Yeah. So Franklin Jackson comes in for Whitehouse. Williams has it, tries to get it to Allen underneath. Just couldn't get it, but India picks it back up, drives it in, and does a fantastic job of recovering a missed opportunity on a pass. Chloe gets it in there, or excuse me, India Williams gets it in there to Chloe, but she makes up for it. Selena Katie runs down there and does a little wolf action, knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, they didn't see her coming from behind there.
Oh, no, they did not. And a good recovery by Kaysen Farrell. Excuse me. Again, I apologize. I have been sick, so I'm trying to keep up and not cough as much. A good move in. That's Hart.
Wonderful job, though.
Thank you. That was knocked away by India Williams, and here come the Lady Cats. It's going to be Morris moving in. Set up some traffic there. Ooh, Williams wanted that, but nobody was there. Good job, Chloe Allen underneath, and a great assist. Couldn't make it happen.
It was a very nice pass underneath by India.
It's going to be a foul on number 5, they say. And I believe it's going to be on, she looked like she said 5.
Yeah, I thought it was 5, but I didn't see a 5.
But I don't see a 5 out there.
5 still sitting over here.
Yeah.
So maybe it was 4.
And that would be Boyd.
Because Boyd just checked out of the game, so I would think it's Boyd.
And that would be her second.
That was Hart there. Couldn't maintain possession there. Lost control in the corner over here. Whitehouse ball.
Passing it around are the Lady Cats. They do such a good job of that, just moving the ball around the top of the key until they just have that open spot underneath. And India just has it, does the great little windmill move is what I like to call it. I mean, it's not, professional, but
It was very nice. It was a nice drive inside.
very good. We have a timeout by Hallsville, and it's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout as well. And so we will be right back, and you're watching NETSN basketball on the holidays. How's about that? We'll be right back.
If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got.
Hey East Texas, I'm Sarah Barnett with RE/MAX Benchmark. As a 9th generation Texan, buying and selling real estate isn't just a job to me, it's personal. Born and raised right here in East Texas, my goal is simple: to create an experience that is seamless, transparent, and stress-free. From contract to closing, I'll be there every step of the way. Proud supporter of all things Martins Mill. Let's go, Mustangs.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose.
And we're back from the timeout. Getting things ready. Oh, a good save. A great save by Mazzini.
It was a nice steal, first of all, by Mazzini.
Mazzini's going to shoot the three. Rebounds her own missed shot and gets knocked down. No foul call.
Yeah, I think she was surprised there wasn't a call.
Yeah, she was kind of looking back, but she jumps up and hustles down the court. And now a missed shot and a good rebound by India Williams. And Mazzini now has the ball, passes it underneath. And that pass by Matlock is going to be tipped away and intercepted. And Laney Woods is going to take it down and do a little layup to put 2 on the board. 33-17 is your score. Minute 44 left in the third here in Hallsville. And misses that. That's one that she usually makes. So she's off. And I don't know. And, of course, you know, thinking how things are, I'm wondering how many of these kids are coming off sickness as well or not feeling well. I mean, that could be a possibility. There is stuff going around. I actually talked to a couple of school nurses over the last few weeks, and a lot of this is going around right now.
I'm going to say you're still in the school system, so you definitely know.
I have encountered it, and I will say that right before the holidays were let out, a lot of schools actually canceled the last 2 or 3 days of school because of this that was going around, because they had so many kids that were out. It was easier to just go ahead and cancel the school days that they were out. So I'm wondering if some of these kids, because they are still students and they hang around each other, I wonder if any of them may have caught anything or along those lines, and that stuff happens.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'll tell you right now, getting up, going from the couch to the bathroom was exhausting. And I ain't gonna lie, it was hard.
It's almost like flu-like symptoms.
It really is, and you feel like you got something right there. Foul's gonna be called, and unfortunately, I don't think that ref likes Chloe very much, because she's called every foul that Chloe has gotten has been from that referee, and that's her third. And it's going to be the second foul of the period. A good steal by India Williams. She's going to just take it all the way and kind of loses that. And really, she looked like she had a chance, and it just kind of stalled. I don't know. I couldn't tell if she got hit or if the ball got hit.
The ball looked weird.
Yeah, I agree. Chloe Allen just got hit.
That was a late foul there.
Yeah, and I think,
I think the ref was just letting it go at first because the other one wasn't calling anything, and he's like, hold on, I got to call this.
Yeah, if nobody's going to call that, he's going to call that. So, hey, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Chloe Allen misses the first one.
Prior to that, she's actually done relatively well at the free throw line.
Oh, she has. Frustration does weird things when you're playing basketball. When you're playing really any sport, especially when I play golf.
That's how he ended up with broken clubs.
That's how he ended with losing so many golf balls. But the Woods, man, they have a lot. That's a shove off by number 12. She's really good at that. Good job by Morris. Morris
come out of nowhere for that rebound.
She did. She came from the opposite side. And there's Sadie. Or excuse me, Katie. I don't know why I said Sadie. And Katie with that one. But Mazzini just comes out of the woodworks.
Said, hold on.
And she came, okay, I want to say this. She stood amongst the trees and just yanked that sucker away.
She did and made that shot. She fought through everybody.
She did. She did a fantastic job. 3-point shot had by Lainey Woods. Did not go. And here goes Katie. Selena Katie has nobody in front and did not look at the time. And was not able to make that happen. And I'm sure she wants it back, but was not able to do it. So that's going to be the end of the third. We're going to head to the fourth here in Hallsville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching basketball on NETSN. Don't go anywhere. And we are back, getting started for the final period of this ball game. Whitehouse has pretty much had control since the first period, when I think they were up like 9-8, and they've just pretty much controlled since then. Pass by Williams to Chloe Allen. You know, when you're 2 feet away, you don't have to throw a Nolan Ryan fastball on a pass.
Yeah, it went right through Chloe Allen's hands, but she tried to save it, tipped out to Morris, and it was still a little too wide.
And it's going to be a double team in the corner, knocked out of bounds by Selena Katie. Stick around after this period. We're going to go off the air for a minute because we have to go to the next stream, but the boys game is going to come right after this one. So come back for that one. We'll probably take about a 5-minute break and rest up, maybe go to the concession stand, and then we'll come back on the air for the boys game. Overthrown pass by number 12, Livy Vineyard.
She was throwing to somebody in the front row on that one.
Yeah, she was.
That was a rocket shot through there. Or she plays softball the way she threw that thing, man.
Underneath Chloe Allen. Allen passes it back out. India Williams with a 3 and 2 long on that one. And Chloe Allen with a steal goes straight to Williams. Williams trying to find somebody. She was looking actually for Allen to go further and be open. Morris just decides to take it in, do a little jump shot.
Why not?
From about 4 feet away, and it goes in. And that was a good pass. Boyd tries to get it, rebounds her own shot, but that one was stolen as she tries to pass it out, and here goes Katie. Katie is just going to take it in and tries to do a little finger roll underneath, but not sure what that call was.
I think that one's on Chloe Allen again.
And I will do as well. That's going to be on 22. Timeout's going to be called on Whitehouse. And I'm not sure if it's going to be full or half. Let's see. Full timeout for Whitehouse. So we're going to take a full one as well. So we'll be right. Oh, no, they're doing a 30-second timeout. Okay.
It's not what he signaled, though.
It's not what he signaled. All right, well. Apparently, okay.
I think we're seeing a little bit more offense in the second half versus the first half, but I feel like the shots are still not falling.
Right.
It was good to see India finally kind of find her way.
Yeah.
Do some normal things for her. But other than that, I mean, everybody else is still kind of there's a lot of missed shots on my stat sheet. So
how many points did Hallsville get in the third period? You know, they only got 3 in the second.
They had 8. So it's almost like
came back up.
Yeah, that first quarter or third quarter was almost reminiscent to the first quarter because it was 14-8 in that first. It was 35-19. So each one of them scored almost reminiscent to that first.
Right. Good passes to the inside. That's going to be Hart with the shot. Good rebound. That was Kaysen Farrell. And getting double teamed is Morris. Good pass across the court to Franklin Jackson. And now, Williams gets it back to Morris, and she's going to reset the offense and get things going. Pass across, a little high, and that's just good job by Katie. Katie gets it back, gets it over to Mazzini, and back to Morris. Williams has it. Here comes Franklin. Out to Mazzini, just couldn't get it. It was a little bit too far out of reach, and that's just the story of the night for both teams.
Yeah, passes are not landing on point for both squads, but definitely from what we've seen from Whitehouse, Katie makes a nice steal.
Nice steal, puts it in. Yeah, passes like watching a Dallas Cowboy football game.
Is that Dak out there?
All right.
Sorry, he's actually had a good year. I'll give him that.
That's going to be Hart. Hart underneath, finds an open person and gets it in. Rayleigh Boyd with the layup. And a good steal is Farrell. Kaysen Farrell's just there. And Hallsville trying to make a little bit of a comeback here with a little under 5 minutes left in the ball game. 25-39 is your score. Signs of life by Hallsville.
Well, we had the third reminiscent to the first. This is going a little bit better for Hallsville versus that second quarter.
Williams going to make a drive. She puts it in. And now looks like Whitehouse is going to put their defense just a little bit higher and overshot on the inbound pass. Williams has it. Franklin Jackson with the shot, a little overthrown, but looks like Katie will have it. And Morris is now going to reset the offense and direct the troops. Coach Leggett making some direction calls herself from the sidelines. Williams underneath. She's going to drive it in. And no foul. Doesn't need it, though. She puts it off the glass into the basket. And a good steal there by Katie. And then once again, she is everywhere. It's like the old Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere. And that's what she has been everywhere around this court.
Quick, active hands is what you see from Katie. As Morris gets that steal right there, an inbound pass from Farrell.
Just under 4 minutes left in the ball game. Hallsville was making kind of a run, but the Lady Cats tighten up their defense and leave India Williams alone there on an offensive shot, and she missed that, putting it a little bit long. And now Hallsville on a breakdown to their side of the court. Stop, drop, and shot by Hart as she puts that in for 2. 3:30 left. Williams with it, trying to get it is Hart, but a good stop, and now Morris will have it to call the play and direct the troops. And I like what Katie did, kind of put a little shoulder into Vineyard to move her out of the way. Vineyard playing good defense, kind of all up in your face, but I don't think Katie liked it too much.
No, it was a little bit of a pestering defense.
Which is good. She really didn't do anything wrong. She didn't.
No.
She didn't touch her. She did great defense there. But again, I will say Katie did a good job to kind of stop and kind of elbow it in and say, get off me. And there's Katie going for the ball again. She steals it. She's going to try to look up and find somebody. She does. She passes it to Allen, and Allen that was right to her. Sorry. that hit her right in the hands, and she just wasn't able to grab it. I think she was shocked that she got the pass. Did she think that Katie was just going to go for the layup?
I mean, I thought Katie was going to go for the layup too, but I think the extra pass there because Katie felt like that defender was right in her way. It was a smart play, just caught Chloe Allen off guard a little bit.
And there's a pass to Boyd. Boyd's just going to take it all the way in. Rebounds or tries to rebound her own pass and actually knocks it out of bounds and turns it over. And Whitehouse, the Lady Cats, will have it. Another press by the defense. Selena Katie takes it away. India Williams going to drive it down and makes the 2. 2:30 left in the game. A good steal. And that's going to be a foul. Kaysen Farrell is going to get called with that one, and I hope so because she's the only one there. There's nobody else around, but she kind of shoves Chloe Allen down.
Should be her third there.
And we have a sub coming in, and Madeline Farrell is going to come in for Kaysen Farrell. Morris has it. They haven't given Morris much three-point opportunities here in the second half as they did in the first.
No, she
I'm sorry, they were a good job. Williams was right there on the free throw line. Morris to Williams, Williams to Allen, and Allen puts it in off the glass.
I was just going to say she hasn't shot one at all this second half.
And now they started counting. Apparently they can count to 5 because they counted that one to 5. Here comes Franklin Jackson. I'm going to pass it in, get it to Morris. Underneath, Chloe Allen looking to go up, but was kind of surrounded by Hallsville players. And the pass was stolen by India Williams. She's going to put it up for 2. 1:40 left in the ball game. And Taylor Horn gets caught up, and now a steal on a pass. Chloe Allen going to get caught by traveling. Yeah, she took about 5 steps. Unfortunately, she's not LeBron, and this isn't the NBA. You can't take 7 steps and still be able to dribble the ball.
I thought it was 12 steps LeBron was allowed.
Oh, I'm sorry, 7 was about 2 years ago. Now it's up to 12. Just depends on how much money he spends on the refs.
And then him be at the far end of the court and somebody hack him from behind and he just falls over.
Well, no, he has to cry first and then fall over.
At least we're on the same page about LeBaby.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, Selena Katie just said, here, I want that.
Hey, thanks.
I'm going to take my ball and go home. And she drives up, and I'll tell you what, Levi Vineyard's playing a little bit of playground ball here, and I love it. I don't like to see our players hit on the ground, but she's just not taking any she's not taking it away, is she?
No. Not taking anything lightly at all.
No, not at all. Chloe Allen just kind of taking a little bit of minute to tie her shoe. Katie misses the first one. 1:12 left in the ball game. Again, don't forget to stick around as the Wildcats take on the Bobcats. Next up here on NETSN. And that's going to be a foul from behind as Chloe takes that one. Addison Money.
That's another thing that's been off today, too, is free throws, man. If I did it percentage-wise.
What about 22?
Needless to say, they've shot 11 and they've only hit 2.
I was good, wasn't I?
You were looking at my sheet.
No, I didn't know. I was just making a very, very good guess.
It just dropped lower because Chloe just missed that one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's been a weird game.
Oh, she made that one. Let's back up.
I mean, it's been a weird game.
And there's a pass that is going to be off of.
Should be off of Matlock.
Well, he didn't
signal,
yeah.
but there's a nice swipe at the ball, though.
Yeah. shot off the glass and off the rim and off of Franklin Jackson. 58 seconds left in the ball game. Hallsville on the inbound pass. Vineyard, 3, off. No good, and it's going to be over the back for number 5, Addison Money.
Too easy.
And that's going to be a 2 free throw. No, it's not. I thought that was going to be 5.
I think that was only number 4, I think.
Okay, I'm wrong. I was looking. I was being a little bit too early. Morris is going to bring it down. As they're, in my opinion, they're probably just going to run a little bit of clock before they make a shot. Nope, Morris says, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I can do what I want. Here comes Hallsville trying to get something going here, and a collision underneath. 3-point shot's going to be off. Vineyard knocks it into the hand of one of her players, and that one goes in. 14 seconds left. And I think they're just going to let it run. And now the power went off on the clock.
Okay.
But the clock still went. That's going to be the ball game. So that's going to be it for us here at Hallsville for the first game. We're going to be back in a little bit as Whitehouse Lady Cats continue to stay undefeated, moving to 26-0 with a 52-29 victory over Hallsville. But we will be back in probably, I would imagine, about 5 to 10 minutes to get things started for the second ball game as the boys will play the Wildcats versus the Bobcats. Don't go anywhere. Well, you have to go somewhere. Log off and then log on to the boys stream as soon as we get things going. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon for the guys. Wildcats, Bobcats. Thanks for watching again. NETSN.